The announcement's been made. It's time to look at the new callback from Commodore, model number 8020. Is it worth it? And who is this aimed at? This is what's next. Well, I woke up this morning and this is what I saw on the computer screen, this new flip phone called CallBack. And I wasn't really thinking that this was the path that we were going to go. I really thought that maybe they were going to announce another computer, Amiga, maybe something with the Commodore X16. But no, we get a phone. All right, so what is this? It is a flip phone. We know that much. They call it the Welcome to the Internet. Smartphones are too smart, dumb phones are too dumb. And so this actually has, not Android, but a Linux-based operating system. I think we'll look at that in just a moment. And if you join the wait list now, you get a total of $100 off on this phone. But the phone prices are kind of high. So let's take a look here. This was the ad. We won't play that. You can watch that on your own. But then here we get the first kind of inkling of where this is going. Blocks social media and browsers. Doesn't sell data. Okay. Touchscreen is disabled. So there's no touchscreen. There's no doom scrolling. Unique dome LED notifications. No more screen wake-ups. So there was a video that Perry Fractic did a while ago where he was trying to, use a non-smartphone, and I get why he brought this out. And there is kind of that growing sense with people on trying to, disconnect from digital, and sales of these type of phones have been kind of ticking up, especially with younger generations. We'll look at that in just a moment. But you can see here that it, the positives, runs 99% of Android apps without Android, includes audiophile grade HD audio, FM radio, SID chiptune ringtones, and the plus the IEM earphones worth $50. Worldwide networking capability, Wi-Fi, and hotspot. Now, here's the thing. This is not 5G. They're going to have the pre-orders ready to go on the 30th of June. So that's coming up. But you're going to see that is the starting price. So you're talking $499 for the entry-level phone, the CallBack 8020. But if you go up to other versions, it definitely gets a little bit more expensive. So if we look at this, these are the types of phones that we have. We have the white, we have the silver and the beige. We have the Starlight Edition, which looks like this. And then we also have, that is $549. And then if you have the Founders Edition, that's $640. And then it does have WhatsApp, SMS, Signal, Telegram, WeChat. It says iMessage, but that's a lot of workarounds to get that to work. I don't know if you have to use a computer in order for that to happen, so you're not as disconnected as you think. But okay, so it's Linux-based. It's using Sailfish OS with the Commodore CallBack phone. It's encrypted and no hidden data sharing. Private, not profit. No monetization of your data. And zero friction. No sign-ins required. Just turn it on. I like the idea. 48 megapixel camera. That's kind of cool. It also has video calling features as well. So there's a camera on the front if you wanted to do that. And so basically, one thing, no social media. There's no browsing. You buy this phone, that's it. It's just blocked all the time. And so you have to keep that in mind. I'm sure people are going to be disappointed about that, but know that going into it. If you're buying this phone, yes, there'll be apps, but forget the internet. That's not going to happen. Forget your social media. That's not going to happen. Not with this phone, at least not without somebody trying to hack it on the back end. And so it's Commodore, right? You get, ships with the modest selection of classic games. You got the SID ringing. It's nod to the Commodore heritage throughout the user experience. And then add it all up. Before the Commodore Amiga, there were typewriters, watches, and a rotary phone and calculators. Now they've all grown up. And then there's some additional information. Again, LTE, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, hotspot. It does have GPS. And then MediaTek Helio G81 processor with passive cooling, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage. It includes a 32 gig micro SD, So does that mean 32 is built into the phone and 32 on your SD card? That's where the 64 gigabytes starts? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Now, okay, let's go back to what I was trying to talk about earlier. Why? Why something like this? So I asked Gemini just some basic questions in, is this a growing thing? Is these dumb phones or older flip phones, not the newer ones, not the Android ones, but these older phones, is it really growing? And it basically says that it's only 2 to 11% of the actual sales. I would say 11% is quite a bit, but it's 2 is definitely a slice. But Gen Z boom, it looks like that is one of the groups. It says that the trend into 2026 shows that dumb phone sales, specifically between 18 and 24-year-olds, have skyrocketed by 148%. And that is from this particular link here. We have the search volume explosion. Consumer data shows that online searches for traditional flip phones among Gen Z and younger millennials has spiked by over 15,000%. That is pretty cool. And of course, there's this analog movement, like with records and getting, not doing streaming. Did Commodore make the right move? Are they going the right direction with this? I don't know. I mean, it wasn't really what I thought. It is different. I could see that them trying to branch out with their devices. Am I going to buy one? No. I have an iPhone 14. I am not the person that buys a new smartphone every freaking year. I know people do that. I do not. And the idea of kind of going back with that, I like the connection. I like having that. I'm going to stick with my iPhone. But hey, if this is something you're interested in, I can't wait to see what the reviews are going to be like. But for now, that's all I really wanted to talk about. That was a look at the new callback phone 8020 from Commodore. Hope you enjoyed this topic. Leave a comment below to let me know if you're interested in buying something like this. And give me a thumbs up if you liked the content, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to watch one of my other videos either here or here. And until next time, I'll see you again for another episode of Hey, What's Next?